So going to the objective of the business, the main objective of the business is earning profit. That is why the business exists in the society. Their primary objective is earning profit, but rather than that, they have some multiple objectives too. It's not only profit that a business must depend on. So let us see what all that the multiple objectives of business. The first one is market standing. Market standing means refers to the position of an enterprise in relation to its competitors. That if you are facing competition from same product from some other enterprises, then how well you are working. So that is where you stand. So if people are satisfied with your products, they will obviously come towards you. So that is the position of your company when you are compared with others. Second one is innovation. Innovation is the introduction of new ideas, new methods in the way something has to be done. So if you we are doing in different manner, that we are adopting technology and we are introducing some new types of products or goods. So this will help a business to exist, because people's taste and preference is changing. So every time when these changes takes place, they prefer to the latest goods. So business must also produce goods with innovation. That they should be having innovative skill, they should produce innovative products. Such innovation is needed. The third one is productivity. Productivity is as the time by comparing the value of output with the value of input. That is, it is the measure of efficiency. So we must get greatest productivity to the best use of resources. That is, with less goods you have to make maximum. You should have maximum efficiency, should be having good quality. So this is the productivity. The fourth one is physical and financial resources. A business requires physical resources like plants, machines, offices. For working, they require plant, machinery to produce the goods. They need office, furniture. Several assets are needed. And also they need funds to be able to produce and supply goods and services. So need assets and they need cash to operate the activity. So both physical and financial resources are needed. And fifth one is earning profit. That, as it is the main objective, it's also included in this. Profit earning is the main objective. The sixth one is manager performance and development. That is, business enterprise need managers to conduct and coordinate several activities. So it is the management team which is coordinating every sections of the organization. So their performance also depend upon how well an organization will be working. The seventh one is workers' performance. So not only the managers but also the workers should perform well, because they are the key personalities of an organization. So they are the assets of an organization. So they have to be very well working in an organization. So their attitudes and their performance must be to that high level grade. Then only the products will also become of that quality. Next is social responsibility. A business organization to exist in a society, they must satisfy the needs of society. That it must be in the way of providing employment, or providing good products, quality products, helping in the standard of living of the people nearby. In this way they are socially responsible. So these are the 8 multiple objectives. Now we're moving on to what is business risk. Business risk, as I've said, it's an uncertainty of what is going to happen. It always there a factor exists about business going to loss. Loss can occur due to some uncertain or unexpected events. So that is what business risk means, a possibility of loss. So what is the nature of business risk? So features of what is business risk? So that is uncertainty refers to. The first one is the business risk arises due to uncertainty. As I have said before, uncertainty refers to the lack of knowledge about what is going to happen in the future. You doesn't know what is going to happen in the future. So that factor always exists within the business itself. Second one is risk is an essential part of every business. So the risk is always along with the business. So we cannot eliminate it, but we can reduce the effect by taking insurance. We can reduce the effect. So that is meant by risk is an essential part of every business. The third one is degree of risk depends mainly upon the nature of the business. That is, degree of risk depends upon the nature of business means if it's a large organization, then it will be have to bear a larger risk, and if it's a small organization, then the risk will be comparatively less. The fourth one is profit is the reward for risk taking. That is, no risk no gain. If you are not ready to accept the risk, then you will not gain anything. So if you are bearing more risk, you will get more profit, and if you are bearing less risk, then less profit. Now we are going to look what are the causes of business risk, how these risks happen. But the first one is natural cause. Natural cause means it can be like natural calamities like flood, earthquake, heavy rainfall. We are not doing anything, right? It is not it's not from our part this risk are arising. It is from the natural forces are doing this, so we cannot predict. So in that way, risk can occur. Second one is human causes. That is, when humans they are acting with dishonesty, carelessness, negligence, some negatives from their part can lead to, it can affect our business activities, and that causes a risk. The third one is economic activities. The economic activities can be like the financial problem, like it can be interest rate for borrowing, heavy tax rates. All these are economic causes. In the economy, all these factors can lead to the difficulty in organization performance. Then can have other causes, that can be fluctuation in exchange rates, bursting of boiler, mechanical failures. All these are other cases which leads to risk factor. Now we are going to look at the last part of this chapter, that is starting a business. What are the factors you have to keep in mind when you are going to start a firm? The first point, that is selection of business line. The first thing to be decided by an entrepreneur is the nature and type of business that you are going to start. Which type of business are you going to do? So that is the first decision he or she should take. He will obviously like to enter the branch of industry and commerce which has the possibility of huge amount of profits. The decision will be influenced by the customer requirements in the market. The decision will be influenced by its customer requirement in the market and also the kind of technical knowledge. So what does the customer need? So you have to identify what the customer needs, and we have to satisfy that need. For that purpose, we can start a business. So that is what type of business you are going to start. Second one is size of the firm. Size of the means if you are operating in a large scale or small scale. But usually every firm entering into the business world, they start from small scale, and then they with gradual growth they move on to large. They become large enterprises. So the size of the firm should be chosen. The third one is choice of form of ownership. Ownership means how you are going to do. Are you going to do it alone? That can be a sole proprietorship. So you can take up a sole proprietorship, a partnership, joint stock company. That is your wish, which one you can adopt. And the fourth one is location of business enterprise. The location of business enterprise means where are you going to locate your business. So it's the main factor, because you have to locate a business from where you can get the raw materials, availability of raw material, labor, power, everything has in the right proportion, from where you can get it. If you can easily get it, then it will be more good for your business. So if any problem occurs in choosing the correct location, then it will affect your business. The cost of production will go high. The fifth one is financing the proportion. That is, financing the proportion means how much fund is needed. Provide necessary capital. You cannot just open a business, right? You need some fund for setting up the building, then bringing stock into your organization, the furniture, machinery, all this you need cash. So you have to bring capital. And you have to bring fixed asset, land, building machinery, all these are needed. The sixth one is physical facilities. That is availability of physical facilities including machines, equipments, as we have said before. Supportive services is it's an important factor, because not only building is needed, all other equipments should also be placed inside an organization. Next is planned layout. That is, planned layout means once the requirements of physical facilities have been determined, that is, you have planned about which all equipments you are going to, which all machines you are going to fit, then you have to arrange it. You have to, from which all position you have to keep all these machines or furniture. That is planned layout. The eighth one is completed and committed workforce. Then not only machines will do the work, labors are needed. So next one is, that is, you have to appoint committed workforce to perform various activities. The organization, the people are the asset, labor are the assets of an organization, so we have to recruit them. Then tax planning. A business organization must follow some rules and procedures of the government law. It should follow the law. So in accordance with that, they have to pay tax. So because there are number of laws in the country, and they influence the functioning of business. The 10th one is launching the enterprise. This means after you have done all these factors, all these 9 factors, if you have looked into it, and after that you are going to launch your business. That is, decision relating to the above mentioned factors have been taken. Enterprises can go ahead with the actual launching of the enterprise, and that can means starting the production process, initiating the sales promotion. All this takes place in launching the business. So I hope you have understood these points. So this is with the chapter trade, business and commerce. Thank you.